It's like so calming, isn't it?
It is.
Welcome to Channeled Messages. We have Teri at Holding Your Space. We have Medium Betsy Palmer. I'm Tara Stash. And this is for entertainment purposes only. Do not make decisions based upon what we say. Seek professional assistance. Really. Please do that thing where you like, share, and subscribe to all of our channels. They are linked below. So you have them. Yes, they are linked below right there. You can use your tiny hands to get at them. So there's that. Betsy, how are you doing? I'm going to put you on the spot first.
I'm doing great. I'm just sitting in the eye of the storm.
No, I am the eye of the storm.
Oh, indeed you are,
There
sir.
you go. Yeah.
Beg your pardon.
Love that.
And Teri, how are you?
Great. I'm sitting on the dock of the bay. Thank you.
I'm doing very well myself, thank you. And it looks like we have all of the best chatters here. Thank you. Please remember the show is being simulcast on 2 channels, so you will not see all of the chat. We can, and we will do our best to keep everyone informed. So how about we say hi to some people?
Yes.
Okay.
We have Plucky Heroine. Hello. Twisted Sushi is here. Hello. And Plucky is saying good morning or hello to the best chatters. We have Jonathan Daly here. Hello, Jonathan.
Good brother. To see you. We're overdue.
Oh, yeah. Jonathan, you're overdue.
Izakaya's calling my name.
And Joanne Mayhew is here. Hello. And this is my husband, Jeffrey, who is on the other side of the camera. So he will probably not speak loud enough to where people can hear him. Fatima, hello. Yeah, Jonathan's like, I recognize that view.
He has been here and seen that view.
Yes. Akila B24 is here. Hello. We have Willow Love. Good to see you. Coyote Rosenbaum 91. Vanessa. Ziggy B. Love it. Teresa. Teresa Haydarian and Teresa Ford.
The Pointer Sisters.
I love that. Jump.
Jeffrey is chuffed to be here today.
Aww.
Nice word. Is that in the list, Gerald? Have you done that one yet?
No, not yet. Chuffed.
Chuffed is a good one.
Yeah. And Diana, also known as Goddess Diana, also known as Wonder Woman, is here. Snowed in and loving it, weaving the rushes for Bridget Cross.
Oh, no.
Yay. You don't like snow? Yeah, okay.
Oh.
Yeah. I'm a Yankee. I've done my time. Yankee by blood.
Annie Bear, 7 Feathers is here. Hello. Marjorie is here. Hello. And there you go. So
there's Jamie. Hello, Jamie. Hello.
Beth is here. Hello. I'm getting caught up. Okay. RB is here. Hello. Hi from Norway.
Ooh, cool. Hey. You don't happen to know Vivi Ewing by any chance, do you? She's in Norway. Friend of mine from here. Small world, right?
Yeah.
So, and Jamie's numb face. So, stay tuned because in 2 hours, Jamie and I are doing a back and forth, and Jamie's got a numb face apparently.
Did we go to the dentist, or were we outside too long?
I think the dentist.
Probably the dentist, yeah.
Joyful Journey, good to see you. Diana sent me a lovely package, which I have received. It is glorious. And if I understand correctly, Diana, the deck that you sent is one that you created. You sort of left that out. So,
Oh, yeah. That's a beautiful deck.
goodness.
Yeah.
Delphi Ross is here.
What deck are we talking about? Oh, Teri, you have it.
Yeah, Diana made a deck. It's beautiful. It's just everything on it.
Is it an
Claire
oracle or
YouTube.
tarot or what is it?
It's an oracle.
Yeah.
So I'm like going, well, I need to get
Pretty.
Diana on to, we'll talk about this.
Yeah.
So, and Amanda Carroll, just getting caught up. A-Dub, hello. Barbara Prendergast.
Hey. No, I don't think I know you. Hi.
And Annie Bear asked, just wondering, did you read that, the Snon poem to its conclusion, dear Lauren? Okay. I was talking to Lauren. All right. Got you, Joyful. I got you, Annie. Oh, here you go. Teresa Force said, snow is pretty the first day. Before anyone walks on it, then it can go away. Plus, it only needs to snow on Christmas and leave on the 26th. Just a couple of rules. So, Liz and Awe is here. Hi, Liz.
Hello.
So, just getting caught up.
Dragonfly Crystals. Did we say hi to them already? Hi.
Oh, hi, Val.
Val is here. Hi, Val. Good to see you. Here, yeah, Diana is an amazing artist, and yes, Beth is like going, go through the deck with the creator. Diana, we have a request. People want to do that.
Duty bound.
So
you have been called. You've been summoned.
Yeah. Annie Bear said, my hubby may go on the roof, which means I have to spot him.
Hey.
Oh, boy.
Goodness. Debbie, Aquarius Owl is here. Hello. And so Liz and Awe. Okay, so let me put this up, I should say. Today we're doing channeled messages. So if you have something that if you have a specific question, please put it in caps. That's helpful. And I see people who are flipping between channels. Thank you. Again, best chatters. They know how this works. I got you, Jeffrey. Okay, just getting caught up. Okay, you see it here. It's going to happen.
I don't understand that.
Oh, because she's going to come on my channel to do talk about her deck.
Oh, good.
Yep. So, all right. Okay, got it. Some Am Simpson is here. Hello. Jamie, got you.
Jamie, then prepare to take dictation. Homework assignment coming soon.
And that was not being a smartass either.
No, not at all.
No, never.
Me neither.
So, all right. I'm going to press pause on the questions because right now we've got lots of questions. So I'm going to say questions are closed. And because I got A-Dub, Carolyn Booker. The lilac tree is here. Hello. Got you.
I love that tree. Wow.
Lilac is one of
I'm going to ask Carolyn to put in something specific about Harry, because can you imagine how many souls are up there that identify as Harry? We want to talk to your Harry.
Yes.
He's the composer. Harry, is it Harry Strong? I can't remember. Me and my arrow.
Anything.
Okay. Yeah.
I don't like the tricksters that go, I was a Harry once.
Yeah, I was Harry. So, Carolyn, if you can just give us a little bit more information, that would be great. And I've got 11 questions. We will get through these as efficiently as we can. On the list, I have Annie Bear, Joyful Journey, Liz and Awe, Jadair Owl, Jonathan Daly, Wandering Mountain Bardic Path, A-Dub, Carolyn Booker, Lilac Tree. So
That sounds like enough. That's
Party.
That's a start.
And
lunch on Thursday. Oh, Jonathan, I think I have to work this Thursday. Sorry, dude. Depends on if our boat trip to La Perouse gets canceled for Saturday. But chances are, I don't know. Can't answer that.
And Carolyn is Harry Nilsson.
Harry Nilsson.
Yeah.
Oh, Nilsson Schmilson.
I was having such a hard time with that last name.
Okay. Yes, it's 11:11. I'm seeing that. All right. So questions are closed. Right now we've got 12 of them, so we'll do our best. Star Midnight and Sam Maya. I can star you, but I can't guarantee we'll get to you. So, Liz and all, I got you. I can see both of them. So, Heather is here.
Hi, Heather.
Hey, Heather.
I will be seeing you soon. I will be on Heather's channel tomorrow.
Oh, will you? Cool.
Yeah.
All right. And these questions, they go in random order. So you need to be here because it really helps us. So I am going to let's pause for a second.
Sip.
This section of the video is brought to you by the word effervescent. Everyone say it with me. Effervescent. Effervescent. Marked by or expressing an appealingly lively quality. Please be effervescent whilst you like, share, and subscribe to our channels. Effervescent. Sort of how we were backstage. We were very
Oh my God.
effervescent. So,
Indeed. Like fine champagne.
Yes, like fine champagne. All right, Carolyn Booker, could you channel a message from Harry Nilsson? I'm going to take this banner down so if people can go ahead.
I got something pretty much instantly about this. I may get more, but pretty instantly, the message I got was, I like these sillies. Keep it light, God damn it.
That is cracking me up.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah. And he comes in so strong, Carolyn. He's like a bulldozer. And then he showed me a bulldozer and he's standing on top of it and he's got this big snow plow in front of him and just moving forward. And he's having a party up there. So he is still having a great time. I'll see if I get something else.
I got that. What a lot of you may not realize is that the protagonists in my songs, you wrote a lot of songs about gentlemen. A lot of the protagonists in my songs were actually facets of one being. It was like it was different threads of possibilities one being represents to all of us. And that, so like there was the Lyman the Coconut song and the Frustrated Doctor. Then there was the Wolfman that we all knew about. And then there was the very sad person, I Can't Live Without You. And these were all just well-known facets of things one being is able to experience throughout lifetimes. So he was really talking about a bit about unity and a bit about oneness and a bit about no separation, that we could all relate to. Each one of these seemingly random and different characters was actually a representation of the sameness of all of us. Yeah, thanks for keeping it light, Harry. Appreciate it, man.
Well, and what's interesting, that would be Harry, his father. the different aspects she said. But see, here's also what I'm getting is Harry is a person who he's basically yes. Oh, they're starting.
Yeah, I'll be right back. Burp.
So what I'm feeling also is that he is a person who lets an idea germinate, and when it comes forth, he holds on to it carefully so that it can actually finish growing and evolving, and then he really puts it out there unapologetically. It's like there it is. There it is. So it feels very much he's very, very something shows up, it starts to grow, he holds on to it carefully so that it can finish its thought, and then he moves it forward. So that's the suggestion, Carolyn, is that if you've got something good coming on, hold on to it a little bit, don't share it, and then when you do it unapologetically. So
that certainly describes the bulldozer energy.
Mm-hmm.
He's talking about also, I pulled some cards on that, and something that you've surrendered and let go of, that he's really happy about. It might have been something that you carried around for a while, Carolyn. And he's, I love that card that you pulled, Gerald, because then I get spiritual growth and all that light. Yeah, all that light coming in. It's like just a clear channel. And he's definitely holding space for you and helping with that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, cool. Thank you, Carolyn. That's great. And Jazz is here, and Cat Mama Meows do drop in. So, and like I said, questions are closed. We've got some we're trying to get through. So, A-Dub, did me and my friend Susan know each other in a past life? A-Dub, if you're here, please let us know. Did me and my friend Susan know each other in a past life?
I don't see them popping in. If you're here,
let me know, because I need you here. Because
dingy.
Oh, here we'll do the phone.
There you go.
Okay, here you go. A-Dub, please pick up the white courtesy phone. A-Dub, please pick up the white courtesy phone, and they are here. Yay!
Yay.
All right. Yay. Thank you.
I can go. I got something pretty quick. That as I believe in soul tribes, I believe we hold space for each other. We exchange being on one side of a situation and the other, and flip-flop back and forth. But what I got was that in a past life as siblings, there was something that was unresolved within that one particular lifetime, that the souls that were your parents in that lifetime, your two parents, decided you needed to come back together in a different situation to figure it out and complete it. And I'm thinking that as friends instead of siblings, that there may have been some rivalry as siblings that made it a little more challenging to get past whatever the issue was, whatever, that as friends you're able to work through it pretty seamlessly. And I also got related to the throat chakra about speaking your truth.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So, did you want, go ahead.
No, go ahead. Ladies first.
So I got, first they showed me the both of you doing cartwheels together, but like your hands and your feet were kind of tied together, and you kept rotating and going in and out of different lifetimes. And so as you rotated, they showed me 7 lifetimes, which would be 7 generations. So going back ancestrally. Um, but they also said that this is something that you've worked with before, helping each other through lifetimes, working karmically together. I do think that there's something there ancestrally that you're still working out that Betsy was talking about. And wow, everybody's getting enlightenment today. So something that's going to spur you on like nobody's business when you guys are together. So interesting.
Yeah. I like what you said, Betsy, with their friends instead of siblings. Is that what you said? I get that. I get that feeling. I get very much there's a shared there's a camaraderie about being parents that's going on. This idea of is that you're helping you're helping your loved ones in ways that only mothers can do, and do them well, and the mothers are supporting each other. It's the okay, oh my gosh, so this happened, what do I do? And they think about it, they talk it out, because I have the Queen of Cups, so it's a very loving relationship for the two of you, and I also got the Ace of Cups, so it's very, very much like it's there's just opportunities for weaving in support in a different way that may not have been there previously. So, and A-Dub's name is Annie. So thank you, Annie, for being here.
Nice.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Yeah.
And Candy's here. Hi, Candy.
Candy.
Hi, Candy.
Candy did a great video about Imulk for people without any spoons for the Tired Witch, which was very, very good. Very good. So the Lilac Tree is here. Oh, and Psyche W is here. Hello. And okay, the Lilac Tree. Hope everyone is having a great day. I would love a channeled message if possible. Okay, Annie said, thank you all. I don't have humans, but one of her kids seems like she was mine.
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah. And Lilac Tree is here. It's wonderful to have everybody here. So, Lilac Tree, channeled message.
Lilac Tree, are you getting enough water? Because they're coming in and my throat's kind of parched when you come in. So either you haven't been able to speak clearly about a situation in your life right now, or something's just kind of stuck right here. It could be dehydration physically, but it could also be being in a situation that requires speaking clearly and looking at things clearly. And then you get the ancestral realm. So looking at those big rocks there, and it's karmic release, healing the lineage, and boundaries. So again, we've got some, it might be something with family, if that makes any sense.
The Lilac Tree said, definitely not getting enough water. Lots of coffee, though.
Ditto.
Well, yeah. So, and what I'm feeling, Lilac Tree, I'm feeling very much you have taken a lot of time to get clarity about something. I have this King of Swords, and this king has got everything down to a fine point. And what's really important is once you get things to a fine point, you need to do something with that. You just can't let it sit there. There's a need to actually go and put some of this action to have some passion around it. So that's a bit what I'm feeling for you. Betsy, what are you thinking, or what's going on?
So I'm like blocked from your energy. Like usually for the type of connection I like, I'm blocked. And I was investigating, is it that I'm uninvited, that I need to stay out, or what's going on? And so I asked the cards to help me out, and I got Magician in reverse. Everything I got was in reverse. 9 of Wands and 10 of Pence in reverse. And the message that I'm getting from this is that you have the ability, you have the magic, you have put in the work, and your desired outcome is appropriate. But to not be afraid to speak your truth about it. And to be honest, it could be that maybe those around you aren't that supportive, and you may not feel safe to talk about your deepest desires with everyone around you. But the message I'm getting is that it is important for the universe for you to weave your spells by speaking your true desires out loud. And so that will anchor it within you, down in your body, instead of just being up here, kind of up here in a thought process, to really anchor it in you by speaking it out loud and finding it the appropriate avenue to do that. So now's your time to be on a chat where you can.
She said, could be my LBRs blocking you.
I don't know what that is.
I don't either.
So
I don't know.
I did feel that block in there too. And
and it was the throat. Yeah. And sorry, I interrupted you, Teri. What else were you going to say?
No, I was just going to say, I felt that block there. And I feel like a lot of us right now, like we've been through spiritually, we've been doing a lot of work. We've been doing a lot of, maybe we've been to therapy like me, and you're doing all that work. But then all of a sudden there's something else popping up from an old thing. And you're like, oh, I thought I went down that road already. And here it comes up. Yeah.
And Lilac Tree said, I prefer not to speak issues of a spiritual nature, despite having recently undergone a strict study of a magical spiritual nature.
Well, if it's because you feel you won't be supported by those around you, the chat here on TarotTube is a great place to speak your truth without judgment and be supported by your peers, because we're all here for one another. And we don't all vibe with one another. You know, you can pick your spots. You can find a channel with somebody. Like, I love being here with Gerald and Teri, because they both are just so on point with things that resonate with me, but I don't feel that way about everybody. So, you know, there's a lot to choose from. Yeah.
Well said. Thank you. Okay. A lot more people have come in. I've seen Ben, Teresa, Clarence is here. So,
oh, wait, we have the answer. LBR is the lesser banishing ritual. Okay. Well, if you asked a question about a little message for yourself, why would you be sending a banished lesser in to communicate for you?
Well, and if that's a protection and a banishing. So
I get it. I get it.
Okay.
But if your lesser banishing is also preventing us from understanding the question that you're asking, what's going on?
I don't know. But I do understand what you're saying about part of that is having the confidence in the new things that you're learning. And I think part of that beautiful confidence building is to say small things with a lot of passion.
Yes.
So
yes.
Lilac, thank you for being here. That was a great question. Thank you.
Yeah, really interesting.
All right. Liz and Awe, direction from guides on what I need to do to move forwards beside meditating, please. And then next up is Jeffrey.
I'm writing it down. They're like, why are you wasting your time? You're wasting our time. Wands. They're just showing me like all the entire suit of wands. You need wands in your life, right? You need action, action, action. Light a fire under that fanny and get some action going. Yes. So what is your disciplines? What is your rituals? What is your friend circles? Where is the action? And so if you're not noticing, they're saying if you're not making accounts of the actions that you're taking, you might want to start writing down, make a note to yourself of the actions that you are doing, which will ground it in your body. The steps that you are doing, it could be you're doing a lot of things right and you're not noticing it, not giving yourself credit for it because you haven't achieved a level of some kind of achievement that is, like this ultimate or your next goal, desired goal, but need to give yourself credit for all the things you are doing right between here and there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
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 What do you have, Teri?
Liz, they're talking about letting go, surrender also. So releasing something. Everybody gets this today, I guess. So releasing something, but also what brings you joy and wonder, what makes your heart go pitter patter. And if you can write down those things, that helps with that action that Betsy's talking about. Liz says, Betsy, my head is on a pillow with illness. She's been ill. And they're showing me again lots of water, Liz. So sometimes that means the blue light coming in. Sometimes that means surrender for me is always floating in the blue water. But also this could mean reacclimating to light. And you get the order of Melchizedek. So embraced by the light. Mission uncovered, don't give up. And I do feel like that reminds me so much of that card you've been holding up so much, Gerald. Anyway, but getting a lot of new light in and taking good care of yourself. The light. Got the wand and the light there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and so what to do to move forward besides meditating? I got the Queen of Cups again. So you need to be drinking more water. You need to be blessing your water as you're drinking it, and paying attention to what everything. Do you have some plants that need to be watered? It feels like you need to be doing taking care of some plants or something. Is what I'm suddenly hearing. So you've been sick, you said, right, Liz? So
Yeah.
getting head. You need to, for entertainment purposes only, it feels very much like you need to get up and move your body so that this stuff can flow through you and move through you and get out of your body and get out of your way. So I don't know what that means, but I'm just going to go with that. But movement feels important. Movement. Oh, what else do you got, Betsy?
They're just reinforcing to me to give yourself credit for the things you've already completed correctly, to not discount your efforts, your own efforts.
Yes. I like that.
Mm-hmm.
I like that. Because we oftentimes do, okay, that makes sense. Good. Okay, thank you. And Peter J. Watts is here. Nice warm bath might be in order after you get some moving out of the way.
Ooh, that sounds good right now.
Yes. Yeah. Okay, I said we have Jeffrey is up next, and then Annie Bear. So I'm feeling there's a message trying to come through for me, and he also added, I don't know from whence it is coming, nor from whom. I just sense something in the ether.
Does Jeffrey have an anniversary coming up, a birthday or something in your family, Jeffrey? Because they're showing me a box. So, and that box has a big bow on it. So you're getting a gift coming in. I don't know if this is a gift as a metaphor. It's a new gift as far as like a Claire or a new way of healing something, but also sometimes we feel boxed in with the gifts that we have, right? Like I have to do things this way because this is the way my brain works. This is the way my energy works. And breaking out of that box. So, you'll know if that fits with you, which way.
Does any of that make sense to you, Jeffrey? Because Betsy's going to say something now. Go ahead.
So I got swept down a tunnel. It looked like inside a tornado, and on the other side of it, there was a dragon standing with you on like a hilltop. Not a very tall one, but just like okay, I'm sorry, it's a tour. Oh, Jesus. Give me a break here. There was no building. It's a tour anyway. So you were standing there and you have a very large sword that's got a very bright white blade it's just the point is resting on the ground while you're talking to the dragon, because the dragon says he's there to offer you a journey, but you're going to want to carefully contemplate about beginning the journey, that it's totally supported by what Teri said about the gift, but it will present some challenges and some shifting of things, and maybe challenging a little bit of your perception of reality. But he's talking about some, he or she. It's a him, hers. It's the David Bowie of dragons, and talking about skills.
He's giving a thumbs up.
Okay.
So,
Skills involved. It may be quite esoteric, which could be challenging because it will feel sometimes like the physicality is dissolving, and to not let it scare you. If it feels like your body is dissolving when you're in a process, you're just traveling dimensions and you can come back and forth, but it's a little bit of a mind bender. So just to allow yourself to sit with it, and if it feels right or if you feel like you're not ready. I feel some trepidation about that this isn't like the path for just everybody, but it's kind of old school magical alchemical kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like they're showing me, be careful driving your car while you're doing this, because you don't want to be the guy that transports out of your body and then comes back in behind the steering wheel as you're running a red light. Okay.
Yeah.
So yeah.
He said resonating loudly.
Okay.
Yeah.
I have the 5 of Swords, so take that sword that is dug into the ground, pull it out, and start the new adventure, the Ace of Pentacles. So, and no heavy machinery, Jeffrey.
Yeah.
That
Yeah.
says. And Annie, go ahead. Sorry.
No. I pulled miracles for you. So I resonate so strongly with what Betsy and Gerald were saying, and I feel like you're getting this huge download in Jeffrey, and it's kind of like you're going to the in-between, if that makes any sense.
Yeah. I do feel there are new gifts that I'm meant to be receiving.
Yeah.
And it's the year of the dragon. Ta-da-da.
Dragon.
Yeah.
And Annie Bear actually said, any memories of temples, Jeffrey?
Oh.
Yeah. So that's cool. And
look at Jane's comment.
I was in a trance state and drove 20. Oh, geez,
in this setting, I could say, "Oh, hon, we've all done that."
Yes, we have. So, and I do have to point this out, Ben. I have to tease you with all the love in my heart. Is Thomas Dolby a singer? Yes.
You ever heard Dolby sound?
So anyhow, I'm just teasing you, Ben. You're looking it up. You're taking care of that. So thank you for allowing me to tease you.
Hi, Michelle Marie.
Hello. Good to see you.
Yeah.
And all right.
Jane, I'm so glad that you are on the highway and not in cosmopolitan city traffic.
Okay, so, and did I say, who did I say was next? Did I say Annie Bear? And then Joyful Journey. Annie Bear, Joyful Journey, and then Jonathan. So any channeled messages from my community of Lumeria for me, please?
So
channeled
Annie,
message from Moo community of Lumeria for me. So please read again.
please read again. Message from Moo. Isn't well. Anyway, here's what I'm getting. I got solar plexus chakra about what you're wanting to bring into your world from this other world, and the message is a bit cheeky that you need an animal totem guide to help you carry this through. And honest to God, they're making me say your spirit animal for this is a lemur. I'm sorry, hon. I know, but bum. Anyway, to use the lemur energy and the things that represents about the lemur, or to research a little bit about the lemur, what it's known for, what it brings to your world, and allow the tricky, shifty, smartington parts of the lemur's behavior to help you drag this, what's relevant from your Lemurian recall, in and bring it into the physical in this life. They're talking something about healing, and I think, if I recall, you may have had some healing things going on in your life for you. I'm getting that this is a big part of it, wanting to bring this to you. Oh, that there's a possibility that, and again, entertainment purposes only, an old energy leak from this historical time that is not is not beneficial to you healing and whole. There, for some reason or other, I'm seeing a garnet. They want you to put a garnet in a hole, like plugging the dike, and ask the lemur for their help in doing this to stop this energy leak. I hope that makes sense.
And there was some additional, my question is born of curiosity. I like being clever with my teams, have strong memories of Lumeria and Diana there and others. We were very different than the ego trip some Atlanteans. So, but she said it's like, I have a beef with Atlanteans thinking they were gods and goddesses. And Annie Bear has said, thank you and yes and thanks. So what you were saying made a lot of sense.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. They're telling me to tell you to get your growl on. So get your and Annie Bear, you're so kind to everyone, and you do speak your mind clearly. But something about a growl, and when they're saying that, it's like there's something almost stuck right here that's and makes me think of that leak that you were talking about, Betsy. And it's like this earthy, almost like a dragon language or something, but it's a very growling light language or mantra. You could use it as a mantra too. Something about your heart, and then they're talking about the trees, and Annie's Bear is really connected to the trees. I know that, but they're talking about underneath the trees. So they're talking about the ants and how busy they are and how they open new pathways of energy. And she's saying calling back energy. Yeah, that makes sense, because you're opening up all these new pathways underneath the trees, just like the ants. Busy, busy, busy. You might be doing that at night.
Yeah, I get a sense of, I get very much a sense of working on things and practicing, keep showing up and actually doing the work. So, a spirit animal, being able to, how did you say it, Teri? The growl on or something like that?
Yeah, get your growl on.
Get your growl on. That's actually part of the process, understanding your limits and what you will and will not accept. When you understand what you will and will not accept, that makes the energy flow much more solid, much more established is the word that I'm hearing. So, but yeah. So let us know how that works. I think that's interesting.
Yeah.
It feels like a lot.
It's a lot, yes. You're absolutely right.
But to distill it to take care of that self of you instead of looking at all the other things from, if you're the center of the wheel, stop looking at all the spokes right now. The answer lies if you're focusing strictly on you.
Mm. Okay. Cool. Teri, did you get a chance to say enough?
Well, just when you guys were talking, it kind of came to me. Do you guys know that movie Dune? Of course you do. Everybody loves Dune, right? You know how they could use a word to make a magic or to destroy an opponent and also to build things. So it's kind of like that, really powerful word.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And Annie is saying thank you to the two of you, to all three of us, and is calling their energy back. So Joyful Journey, and then Jonathan Daly, Jamie are up. Joyful Journey. I got a call yesterday for an interview. Will it lead to a good job?
They're not revealing everything about the job, that there's some aspects of it. They're going to tell you all the upsides to it. They're not going to tell you all the facets of it. Not to be shy about asking a lot of questions about things that are important to you. I know a lot of times in job interviews, we tend to sit there and nod and smile a lot. They're saying the things that are important in a job for you, to write them down, a couple of questions to ask going into it, so that you'll have it in your head and you won't kind of get lost in that wall of trying to be pleasing. To make sure to ask your questions.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Teri, what do you have?
They're showing me balance. So the little balance things. What are they called?
Scales.
The scales. Thank you. The scales. Yeah. And they're putting like stones in each one and they sparkle. So things look really good. I love that. Make sure that you balance out with your life what you want and what's important to you, and make sure that you ask them up front. But it does have a lot of sparkle around it. Joyful Journey. Yeah.
I also get the need for you. Both of these amazing readers have said, ask the questions that are important to you and listen to the answer. It also feels very important. You are interviewing them as much as they are interviewing you. So make sure you have questions about the job, about the organization. If you can find out information about the team and the supervisors, because you want to be informed. It feels very important for you to ask these questions because they're important. It also lets them know, Joyful, you're serious about wanting to do the best and wanting the best match. It actually feels pretty good. Again, for entertainment purposes only. I say and dress in something or wear something that makes you feel powerful, that reminds you to stay centered and to trust in yourself. So, Joyful, that's what I got for you.
And when they ask you, what do you bring to offer them, you tell them, I bring myself.
Ooh, yeah.
So.
Yeah. And Gerald, when you said that about wear something. They said wear green. So I don't know if this is bringing your heart with you and being authentic, or wear green. So
Nice.
yeah.
Nice.
Green for good luck. Well, it can always be like St. Patrick's Day. If you don't like to wear green, you can wear green underwear.
There you go.
There you go. Only you need to know it's
Still
there.
counts.
Yeah. So, and yes, Jamie, that is the Ben you know. And Joyful Journey said, love it. Thank you. And do let us know how it turns out.
Yeah.
Okay. And so we've got Jonathan and Jamie. And then Star Midnight if you're here. Because then we're almost at the top of the hour. So I'm interested in what messages my guides have for me to move forward. This isn't caffeinated and unfiltered, Jonathan. Do you want it caffeinated and unfiltered?
Oh.
Jonathan, they're showing me it's not a Ferris wheel. What is it that goes around and like the eye in London? What's that called?
A Ferris wheel.
Is that a Ferris wheel? Oh, okay. Sorry. So they're showing me a Ferris wheel, and it's going around and around. So ups and downs, but also that you've got all these gifts, Jonathan. So each cup is full. Not cup, but whatever it is, the little bowls that people sit in. But they're talking about it's okay to get off every once in a while and relax. But they're also saying you need to be the one driving that. You know, you need to be at the controls of that Ferris wheel. And because sometimes if you let energy take it over, the universe, it might spin really fast. People might fly out, or it might get really quiet. It might get really slow for you. So they want you to take more control of that. But you've got all the power here.
And you're not going to believe, I asked for some cards just to confirm. Not going to believe what I got. And yes, Jonathan, it's your deck you gave me. Thank you. So you can't dispute it. I've got what's the past, what's been going on. 5 of Wands in reverse, and what's the hang up? What's the hold up? Good old Page of Cups, but you know this is just. Isn't that just so cute? Just so
yeah.
The channeled information I got was you're going to be disappointed with the next 6 months, but just hang in there till July. Things are going to start looking a little bit different. It seems to me like it is somewhat relative to the school year. I know you're doing chauffeur services a lot. So that just the time commitment in the commuting could be a bit of an impediment, and to try and seek some assistance with your duties and responsibilities in the summertime to give yourself some free time so you can have some autonomous time to re-explore who you are and figure out what's serving you, knowing that you still have some years of duties and responsibilities ahead of you. It's like we need like 6 to 8 weeks to figure out how to navigate rediscovering yourself while you're in your role in parenting. That there's the balance to be discovered.
Jonathan, your guides, what messages my guides have for me to move forward? Do something. Do something instead of, I'm sorry, I'm gonna just say it. Do something and then ask the question again. But if you keep asking the question but you haven't done anything, it feels stuck. It feels like it's quicksand sucking you in instead of you trudging through the wet sand, because as you look at the sun, pay very close attention, because what you're putting out there, if you think you can do something, then start it instead of just waiting for it to be delivered. And so, because I also have the Hermit, or no, this is the Moon, sorry. Because this is the Moon. You're not being true to your own light, because the Moon reflects the light of the sun. You're spending too much time in Moon energy and not beaming your light forward. You're reflecting what is presented to you, if that makes any sense. So get out there and you be that instead of this, instead of being in the shadow. Did you want to add something, Betsy?
Yes, please. Thank you. I feel like there is an authentic way to be true to yourself and autonomous and a good partner and parent. I feel like this is doable.
Yes.
That it doesn't have to be an either or. I feel like this perfect triangle, it feels like this balance is achievable.
So, anything left over, Teri?
I love that triangle, because that's what the Ferris wheel sits on. And that's the base of it. That's the power of it. So, yeah, you know, I can see how, yeah. I feel like a lot of it's been going round and round for a while, and
yeah,
that's not fun. I've been there.
Yeah.
Thank you, Jonathan. Jamie, what if I was told not to ask a specific question? Is numb face Jamie here?
Telephone, quickly. Well, we have the chance.
She's here. Oh, and Frank put together the triangle with the wheel you saw. Oh, yeah, that's true. Yes.
Indeed.
And Jamie is here. Jamie is here. What if I was told not to ask a specific question? Well, if you want to go, Betsy, go for it. Bye, lilac tree.
Bye-bye. Okay, so I was told to show you this card, the Crown Chakra card, and I was told to say to you, to ask you why you are denying your interstellar identity. Somebody said something, it may have kind of felt like a mini reading, that somebody made a reference to some kind of star being origins for you, and you were like, oh, come on. That it was a little too far out there for the druid high priestess that's so grounded and earthy, and I'm busy touching moss. There's nothing better than moss. And look at me touching the moss, and get out of here with your space alien bullshit. Entertain the possibility. Just entertain the possibility, Miss Star Being, and figure out a way to live that dual identity, if you so choose.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And of course, I pull a card for you, and it's Atlantean. So, you know, memories of Atlanta, spiritual acceleration, progress, and technology. But also all that energy with the water. And for some reason, they told me to look at the shelf for you. And I'm seeing like all these gifts and they're kind of like snakes, right? Like Medusa. So all this energy, and that brings up a lot of Kundalini energy and ways that you're working with things. But they're talking about keeping a rhythm of it and being cyclical with it. So I'm sure you know how to do that, but perhaps a new way is coming in. And I don't know if you're doing any time travel, but with this Atlantean card, I think that's in your path.
So you were told not to, oh, by the way, she said, nothing is too far out there, I don't think. However, there is nothing better than moss.
Right?
So, and so, okay. So, Jamie, what I have for you is I feel I have the 7 of Swords. And what's interesting is you're done with this. Freaking take a sword and start running with it. Just do it. And for entertainment purposes only, do not run with scissors. However, dash with a sword might be very appropriate. You're doing that. So it's very much that woohoo. So there's that. Thanks, Jamie. And Annie A-Dub is heading off. So and Jonathan was heading out too. Yep, Jonathan's heading out.
Bye-bye.
Star Midnight is here. And is already asked, will be close to someone named Piccola is the future. Will I be? Maybe.
Wait, do we have some clarification on that?
Yeah, Star Midnight. Say a little bit more about that for us. Dash with the sword. That's my T-shirt.
That's great.
Well, and that's the opening number for what is it? Jamie with the numb face or something? Numb face Jamie.
That's your that's your newly released single.
Yes.
I'm in the charts in the Hot 100 Billboard.
Piccola is my half sister. So will you be close to your half sister in the future?
So I'm asking my pendulum about it, and it's kind of a yes and no. So I think this is not just your choice, but her choice, and you have to make a step forward here, and she has to accept it. So it keeps saying yes, and then it says no.
I got the same thing. It feels like there's a little bit of a reluctance on her part, that it may be that you're wanting to rush or to reach to the relationship, and this other person may have some ambivalence. It feels like the other person feels like she has some trust issues about people rushing in them, whoever they are, rushing in to get close to them and gaining their trust, and then kind of screwing them over, taking advantage of them. So this could be like some kind of a repeating pattern for this person that they want to be wary of, because they stand to lose more if this pattern is repeated. This could also be a little bit of a heads up for you that this person may try to really fully commit, but maybe lack some skills for the long term to be able to build things. They may be a little unrealistic, maybe a little codependent, and may have some a walkthrough about approval seeking for themselves that leads them to have this repeating pattern. To take your time and groom your path carefully.
Well, and I get something that the two of you said. It's reach out, touch base, make sure the doorways are open and that the invite is available. Except don't force it, because this is. I mean, you can. you can say, you know, I'd love to be close to you. But yeah, as Madame Maru said, you have to, if you respect boundaries and show love, that will definitely help, because this person doesn't really know you well, Star Midnight, and so it's like getting to know someone. Take it gently, take it slowly, make sure the path is clear, as you said, Betsy. Tend to your path. I think that sounds perfect.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because since it's a blood relationship, this should be a relationship that travels the test of time, and not like a friendship or a romance that, you know, you dive in, it works for a while and then it doesn't and you dip back out. And so, yeah, a little bit more of a long-term kind of a thing.
Mhm. Thank you so much. I just keep the distance, as always. She always reaches out to me.
Nice.
That's nice. So I would say, you know, appreciate the fact that there's some reaching out. So
Yeah, the desire is there to just proceed with wisdom and patience.
Yeah.
That's great. All right, our last question, Sam Maya. I posted this in chat asking for some clarification. My brother has recently gotten a new job, and his name is Wahaji. He is quite excited about it, but he is not very confident about himself for the job. Will he find his success in this job? We can't. I'm not going to be doing third-party readings without him here. Bye, Ben. Good to see you. But we can look at what you could do to support him. But I need to know that you're here, because
Yeah, can we take that down?
Yep.
Yep, thank you.
Yep. And Diana has said, such wonderful readings. I certainly enjoyed and felt a community message for all of us in the individual questions. Thank you. So, all right. Well, whilst we wait, Teri, what do you have coming up for the rest of the week?
Well, tonight, doing dreams and visions with Allie's channel.
Nice.
No, she's not feeling well, so I am guest hosting. Dun, dun, dun,
Nice.
dun. And then the rest of the week stuff, you know, morning meditations and some other readings. So,
Nice.
How about you?
Well, I've got later today, I have Jamie, and for back and forth. And then I am interviewing. Oh, I am on with Heart Centered Tarot and Michelle Marie, Astrological Tarot, doing readings tomorrow night. And then I have an interview with the amazing Linda de Gonzalez on Thursdays.
I love her.
Looking forward to that. And Friday, I'm hosting Long Stash Imbolc readings. So, and then on Sunday, I have Jeff from Tarot Ask Backwards on.
Oh, he's amazing.
Yeah.
He is so clever.
Yeah. Betsy, what do you got coming up?
Well, tomorrow I will be a guest on Soul Alchemy with Jaguar Intuitive Arts, Heather. There,
Yes.
And her other regular panel, there is an investigation on a missing persons case for Tony Turner. So the thumbnail's already up for that one. Then I'm looking ahead. I will be back with Gerald on February 6th with Tanis talking about perception is your reality.
Yes.
And then on the 13th with Gerald and Hershey, the shadow reader, talking about, hang on, I just looked at it and then I just forgot it. Just readings, doing readings.
Yes.
Yes, that's what I've got coming up.
So it's perfect. So, all right, I've not heard from that person. We are going to say farewell. Thank you, everyone, for being here. Please do give this video a thumbs up, share it. When we're done with the video, please leave a comment to let us know that you have enjoyed it. And I certainly appreciate you being here. Thank you so very much.
Thank you.
Teri and Betsy. This has been wonderful.
Yes, thank you so much, Gerald, for being such an amazing host and holding space for all of us. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Yeah.
Alrighty. Bye, everyone.
Ahui ho.